Hi everybody, this is Christine Bertram and I'm coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Woohoo! Happy Thursday everybody! It is the Thursday after the 4th of July weekend. So I have not had an in-person class since last week Wednesday, and I don't have in-person class until this coming Monday. Woohoo for me! It was like a little mini staycation. So it was awesome. Hi, Julie. So generally this time of the year, most people are busy doing vacations and traveling and fun 4th of July stuff. So I've learned over the course of the last few years not to schedule much between the Wednesday before 4th of July and like the week after. So, and I think that's good. Everybody needs a little break and reprieve, including me. So hi, Feline from Eastern Oregon. So then I didn't have an in-person class for tonight. What I did is I scheduled a swap card showcase. Hi, Jay. Hi, Julie. So I was looking through, oh my gosh, when you guys see what I have here, I'm like, oh, it'll be quick. And I'm like, oh, but I have a whole bunch of cards to show you guys. So thanks for sharing, Feline. Oh, yes. So I appreciate when you guys share it. Awesome. Hi, Linda. So lots of I went back and I'm like, oh, I don't think I've shown you guys much of what I have here, which is a lot. Hi, Stacy. So my mom wanted to say thank you to everybody who sent her a card as well. She said she got about 24 cards. Wow, you guys, I haven't even seen them yet. Hi, Debbie from Central Illinois. Hi, Kay. She said there was some really pretty ones, like just Julie Bierschbach. She said that out of all the cards that she got, and all of them are great, you guys, so don't think I'm judging any of them. I haven't even seen them yet. Okay, so she appreciates every single one of them. She said, Julie Bierschbach, yours was like, knock your socks off. So I don't know what you did to your card that you sent my mom, but she was like, whoa. So she's going to bring them by tomorrow, I think. And I'm like, Mom, if you had brought them, I could have shown everybody all the cards that were sent to, to her. I could have showed everybody. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Kathy back. So she'll bring them. And you know what? I'll do a special little live to show you guys all the beautiful cards that she received. So it was awesome. You guys showered her with lots of love and she's very appreciative. So hi, Janet. So you know what she was doing today? So between Anna, Karen, and Pat, and myself, we had everything prepped and ready for her. She kitted up 644 cards today. Oh. Hi, Catherine from New Zealand. Hi, Janet. So she did. So there's 5 classes in the month of July. Hi, Randy. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Arliss. Yes, it's always fun seeing what other people make. So I don't even remember which card, Julie. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But she loved it. Hi, Kathy King. Yes, it always is fun seeing what other people make. And so what other stampers make. So that's why when I get cards from you guys, I like to share them and show them. So, so she worked on, I'm like, what was I saying? She kitted up cards. So I have 5 classes in the month of July. And so she took care of getting all of them ready. Hi, Roxanne. And they're set. They're ready to go. They're ready. They're not like ready to mail, but she got them all put in envelopes, which is awesome. And the reason that we worked hard, that's what the last week we've been doing is cutting and prepping for that. So basically my last class was Wednesday in person, and then every night and all weekend I've been working on getting stuff ready for these 5 classes because the Summer Creative Escape is coming the first week of August, and I've got a lot to do with that. I get to do a lot, I should say. Now my holiday catalog product arrived. I don't know if you guys can, you can. There's a box right there. There's a brown stamp in a box and it's full of all the stuff that I got out of the holiday catalog. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Margarita. I am very lucky to have her, Elaine. I sure am. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I bet she's going to sleep really good tonight. So I have the Summer Creative Escape coming up the first week of August, and I'm designing 8 cards. And then my plan is to get Anna and Pat and my mom and Karen all prepped and ready so that they can help me kit another like 500 or 600 cards. Whew. And that's on top of the normal monthly stuff. So just a reminder, I did have that reservations or registration closed on July 1st. And once I knew where I was at on July 1st, I always go up to like the next threshold, because if it's you're not going to just cut for an odd number is how I look at it. So I am planning for 60 and I have 51 signed up. So the next 9 people that sign up get a spot at the Summer Creative Escape. Hi, Carmen. I do have some openings for in-person. If anybody's local or wants to make a road trip to Wisconsin, I have openings for Sunday, yet in person, and then I have online. And so out of 9 more, whichever goes, it goes. And so I'm so excited to start designing for those. That's what I can work on tomorrow night. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I have nothing planned this weekend. Whew, nothing. So it's design mode this weekend. And I'm lost in my move. Oh no, you lost your list, Linda. Well, I'm going to run through all the cards again really quick tonight. I did a quick video. I don't know if it was quick, but I did a video on Monday night showcasing all the cards that are coming up for the July classes. And I'm going to run through them really quick now too, in case anybody missed that. Hi, Pam. And so, yes, you guys just know that all the July classes are open. If anybody wants to register for anything, there's still spaces available at all of them. I also had to guess what to have my mom and everybody make. And so I guessed a little bit higher so that we wouldn't have to go back and make extra kits at the end. Hi, Kay Warren. So, what else? We're going to make a card tonight. So I have for summer bingo, I have a kit that I left unprepared. So we're going to make a quick little summer card, which is what people are going to be making in person next week, Wednesday on the 14th. Hi, Ann. Ann's excited for the swap card showcase. Woohoo. So I'm going to flip the camera down. Oh, you guys remember there's a designer series paper sale going on right now that goes on through the end of the month. And the holiday catalog should be here early next week. So if you're an online customer to me and I have a kit going out to you or a class that's going out to you, I will plan to put your catalogs in with your upcoming classes. And if you haven't signed up for any classes in July, I'll figure it out and we'll get some catalogs in the mail for you. If you're a demonstrator, you should be getting your catalogs now. So mine came last week already, and a lot of people on my team have been getting theirs, and so you should start to be seeing them. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for sharing, Randy. So let me flip down here really quick. Like, you guys, can you see this? And then there's one more stack over here to my left, and then there's one more here. So there's lots of swap cards to show you guys. So just to show you really quick what's coming up in July, a couple of these are fun folds. You guys, I opened all these up and showed them in the video. If you go to Monday night, you can see that video in replay. This is the July monthly class. There's a fee, or you can get it free with an order. So that's a fee or an order. This is the bundle class for the month of July. It's also a fee-based class, or you can order the minimum amount to get it for free. So this is my Christmas in July class featuring the tidings and the trimmings, and that is later in the month. These are what I'm doing for in-person bingo. So we're gonna make this card tonight. I'm gonna show you how I did it. And then another sun card. So this is for summer bingo next week, July. If you are in person and would like to come for bingo, I'd love to have you. This is my beginners stamping class called Let's Just Stamp. This one is also fee-based, or it's free with a minimum order, and that one makes those 2 cards. So that's a 4-card class. And ink, paper, scissors. Oh man, you guys, hang on 1 second. I have them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got them right here. Perfect. I think this is my favorite class out of all of them in July. This is ink, paper, scissors. It is a fee-based class only. So the cost is $25 for porch pickup, or mailing is $30. And it's featuring the Timeless Tropical. And this comes with a goodie bag with ribbon and embellishments. This is a little pocket card. And so, yes. You guys, I'm ready. And anybody who signed up for multiple classes, and I can consolidate, I always give you guys a refund for shipping, if that's how if I can ship them together. So I was very proactive this last week with this. So a bunch of you guys are going to be looking for $5 bills in your kits if you paid for shipping. If you paid for shipping on 3 classes and I can put all 3 of them together, then I will figure out what the difference is. And so there'll be some refunds for shipping because we were on our A game this month. So, okay. Hi, Vanessa. Carol and I. Oh, yes. So Arliss is joining with her daughter for the Summer Creative Escape. They're coming down on Sunday. Woohoo. It's going to be a mother-daughter weekend for them, or Sunday at least. So awesome. Hi, Sandy. Okay, so Kelly has birthday parties today. She had a tough time with her internet today, and her Technique Thursday hasn't uploaded yet. And so I was supposed to do it, and I didn't have a chance to yet either. Hi, Gail. So when I get off of the live tonight, she has it set up for me that I can go in and just hit the button, apparently, and then it should load. And so you guys, there is no Technique Thursday at the moment. But, hi, Luann from Iowa. This is the card that she made for Technique Thursday using the Simply Succulent bundle. And she featured this technique of using other stamps, small solid stamps, to color in the background versus using a marker. Because, okay, you got to really love coloring with markers to color in all this detail on here. So, hi, Ellen. Hi, Sandy. Okay, so she shows you how to make this beautiful card. So that's Technique Thursday. So watch for that momentarily when we're done. I decided that I am not going to worry about prizes tonight for these cards. I did not have a chance to draw names for these cards from last week. So we are going to be doing this at the live next week. Tonight, we're going to focus on all these amazing swap cards. Showing you and giving you lots of ideas, and then at the very end we'll go through and make this one right here that I have. So, okay, I might think of things as we go, but let's start rolling. I gotta pull up the sleeves for this. Okay, so you guys, swaps. The reason why you swap is to get ideas. Lots of ideas, and oh my goodness, there's so many ideas that are gonna be flowing. So in your phone, one of the things that you can do is while you're watching, I have a Samsung Android phone. Hi, Angie Liner. And what I do is I press this side button and I press my bottom volume. And when you do that, it takes a screenshot, okay? And then what happens is you go to your gallery and you go to your screenshots and you can see, hang on, lots of card ideas, right? Inspiration, card ideas. That's what you do for taking screenshots. That's going to be a fun fold for us sometime. So, okay. So now while I'm rolling through, you guys, hi, Karen Drain. Now what you can do is if you're holding your phone a certain way, you might get the bigger screen. You can take a screenshot of this so that you are always having access to a card that you like. So you got to be fast though, guys. If you miss it and you want to go back, once the video publishes, you can go back and find the exact spot and then pause it too. So just on a little note here, these are swap cards for, this was from, these are some cards. So this one is from Carissa. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I did the paper pumpkin class last week, I think. Hi, Jody. Carissa taught me how to do this alcohol blending technique. And then she went ahead and sent me a thank you card for all my guidance. And she's happy to be on my team. And I love it. And she made it purple just for me. And this is the artistically inked die with the leaf. And so I love your card, Carissa. Thank you so much. You guys, Kathy King is watching. And she wrote on here, please open over a table. Thank you for the warning. I love it, Kathy. And she wrote in there happy mail. Oh, look at these stamps. I love it. They're perfect for the 4th of July too. So you guys, you can experience this with me. Hi, Naughty Nancy. You guys, so is the sound wonky? Hang on, let's hear. Hang on. And she wrote in there happy mail. Oh, I hear it. No wonky sound from me, Elaine. Okay, so Kathy's like, be careful opening. So instantly I knew that there's something going on with this card. So she made me a beautiful 4th of July card. Hi, Cheryl Thomas. And when you open it up, you guys, she had this full of confetti. Look at her beautiful handwriting. I love it. You guys, so much confetti. I love it. Love it, love it. So, okay, so thank you so much for your 4th of July card, Kathy. All right. Then this one came from, I believe this was Arliss. Yep, Arliss. She made a shaker card. I love it, Arliss. She's got these little pebbly stone things in here using an envelope. Don't share so silly. Oh man, was I not supposed to share this? Oh, sorry. Hi, Gwen. Arliss has here the seashells. So very, very pretty. I love it. And got the inside. She's giving me hugs. This one's from Anna. You guys, I love it when you use purple too. She made a purple rose for me. Look at that. And thank you card from Anna. This it's like an iridescent color. If you guys see in the camera there. You can see how shimmery it gets. Very pretty. This one's from Feline. Feline mailed her card in a clear envelope. Isn't that awesome? I've already snuck a peek in here. And she used the Sailing Home set on this one. I love it how it looks like the newspaper font in the background. And then she put me on a nice little note in here too. Oh, she even gave me all the products that were used in here. I know that's too little to read. Oh, she embossed this with the Old World paper embossing folder. Very pretty card, Feline. I love it. All right, this one is from Deanna Stell. So I put a post-it in it. You guys, I got smart. So if you don't write your name in it, then I know who it's from. So very pretty. This is from, I think, oh man, I was going to guess artistically inked. That was my thought. So it looks like the die was put down and she sponged over the top of it to have the negative there. This one is from the amazing Jennifer Merle Hampshire. Oh, congrats on the 300,000. So that was, and she sent me her registration form for the Summer Creative Escape. I love it with the snails. You guys, this one's retired. No, I'm pretty sure it didn't carry over, but this grape ribbon carried over. Super cool. So that's what I've been getting in the mail recently. Okay. This one these just arrived today. So Carol, I'm not sure if you're watching, but Carol's part of the customer swap. This is her first month. Look at these beautiful cards she sent. Purple, of course. Love it. This one feels super thick. I think this was special for me. So postage. She sent money for postage. So yay, she joined the swap group. This is her first one. And perfect. So she sent me a thank you card with a beautiful purple bouquet on it. And then this was her swap card. And so this is what people are going to get this month. Love it. Love it. You guys know I love the purple. So thank you, Carol. I got your cards today. Oh gosh, you guys. So I have peach cards. I have other cards. Okay, let's start with these. So I participate in a sweet swap with some colleagues of mine, and these came in late. They were made by Amy Combs. She had a really busy June, and so she got a hall pass to be a little bit tardy. And I don't know, let's see. I was just looking. She always does some different kind of folds. But this uses the pansy. Oh, yeah, look at that. So it's a different fold like that. Lots of layers. So this is all the pansy. So she had the pansy suite. So you guys, a little while ago, I did a swap card showcase with all the new products from the annual catalog. And these were a little, oh, look at this, you guys. It's like a book card. Oh, it kind of opens like that. And then like that. Oh, my goodness. You guys, this is thick. It's really bulky. It's heavy. I love it. Oh my gosh. She used a lot of paper on this card. I love it a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Like, look at that. Holy Moses. And all it is gluing this little piece onto this front panel. And that is, I'm confused. I feel like, not chicken tonight, but I feel like something's got to, because normally this is the size of a card. I was looking for a little overlap. It must be, you guys, because this is, oh, so she got, oh my gosh, this base is only one out of, I want an 8.5 by 11, you get one base like this. Holy Moses, you guys, this is a card. Whew, love it. Okay, stack, okay. Love it, Amy, good job. And then here's another one for the pansies that Amy made. So, very cool. It's the first time I'm seeing these, you guys. I'm looking at them with you, so I'm getting the aha moment. So, okay, so these are awesome. That was with the pansy. So this is a swap I do with the Dazzling Demonstrators, and it was, there's different groups that you could participate in, and it was picking anything out of the new annual catalog. So that one's really cool. Make a Wish with the Party Puffins. I believe that's called, I won't put them back in the plastic. Party Puffins. This one's with the Artistically Inked. This is, so this one, I don't know if there was a name back there. Oh yeah, so that was Sandy Carlson. This one is Jay Shante. Woohoo, you're watching. So this is a fun folds. Look at that. She put the diagonal on the side, which is super cool. And then another fold right here, and they overlap. Love it. Good job, Jay. Okay, here's the Turtle and Friends, or the Turtle Company. I'm not sure exactly. Candy Michael made this one. Very cool. It's time to celebrate with the little baby. There was a sympathy swap as well. So, or a group. So we got some sympathy cards, and it's one of those things. It's so sad, but you need birthday cards and you need sympathy cards. That's what we send a lot of cards for. And this one was also Jay's. Very, very pretty. So that artistically inked paper on the side, the brick embossing folder. This is, the die cuts are from Quiet Meadow. And then this is some of that new jade ribbon. So pretty. May the memories of yesterday comfort you today. Very pretty, Jay. This one is a Sandy Carlson sympathy card. And it is, oh yeah, sheltering you with love at a time when words fall short. I would have to guess that's from Inspired Canopy or Inspired Thoughts. She also uses a Quiet Meadow. Look at that. Very cool. And a doily over here. Some tags on it. Very, very pretty. Here's another sympathy from Lori Krause. I'm using some of the elegant paper and then some of the thick gray granite ribbon with a foil label back there. Hi, Diane. Oh, man. Nice piece of designer paper right on the inside. So that must be from the Inspiring Thoughts stamp set. All right, here's another one from Sandy Carlson. I'm looking at this, that it might be a fun fold. Oh, yeah. Look at, oh, cool. Awesome. Okay, you guys. That's pretty cool. Okay, do you see what's going on here? Oh, I love it. Okay. So you have just a quarter sheet on the back, 2 strips of designer paper down the side, and then it's just an 11-inch piece of paper, and it's scored at, what are they? Oh man, it's not quite, oh, it is 2. So 2 inches and then 4 inches. And then I'm guessing that that's, whoa, that is 3.5. So it's 2, so you score at, so it's 11 inches, I'm guessing. I don't have my big ruler over here. Oh yeah, I do. Holy Moses, hang on, look at this big ruler. Just to see if it is. Okay, it's 11 inches. So, at 11 inches, you score in at 2 and 4, and then in at 2 and 4. And we have dominoes with the ruler. Let's get back there. Okay, and then it leaves you what your space is in the middle. And then you fold it like that. Awesome! Hi, Susie Snow. Oh, I like it. Very good. I love it. I love it. Good idea, Sandy. Okay. This one's from Wendy Cranford. Hi, Anna Rebedu. This one's from Wendy Cranford. She did the Sharing Sunshine. You bring warmth into my life. It's got some little clouds along the bottom. And then she also had a fun fold, and she used the Hats Off bundle. So it opens like that. So, and using some of that pattern party paper from the host set. And then it says, here's to the next adventure. Very, very cool. And a little black matte dot on the side there. All right, so, hi, Jean Terwilliger. Okay, so those are some annual catalog swaps. All right, then I've got some peach swaps for you guys. So I participate in a bundle swap as well. I can choose to do it or not. And so I make the same peach card and mail them out to people, and I got these in return. This was a Jay Shante card. I love it. It's a fun fold. So very, very cool. I love that double flap. All right, and then here is, I don't know if they all have names on the back. If the names don't stick, they don't stay, guys. That's how it goes. So I can't give credit where credit is due, and I honestly can't remember. But look at this with the petal pink and stamping the flowers along the side here and making a little striped border here. Hi, Sherry Martin. All right, this one is from Judy Garza. This is using some of the peach paper and the peach. So all of these are going to be peaches, peaches, peaches. All right, this one is a Kathy Miller card. Very, very cool with the balmy blue with the pale papaya ribbon. This, you guys. So feast your eyes on this one. This one was made by my upline Kelly. And I am totally casing, thanks for sharing, Donna. I'm totally casing this layout, not the front layout, but the fun fold for the catalog launch party that's coming up next month. I'm going to use some of the new sale-a-bration paper, and I'm going to do this layout. And so it has a little flap here, and you can put a gift card, you can put cash, you could put anything in here. And so there's a little pocket here that you can see. So this layout is completely what I'm casing for a card. So this is my upline Kelly made this card. Very, very cool idea. I am setting this one aside so I do not lose track of that one. All right, this one is Deb Snyder made this one using some of that new Flirty Flamingo ribbon. Balmy blue with some of the peach designer paper and adding some peaches. Peaches for free. This is Dina Rico's in this one. So she did this designer series paper is what's the featured item here, and then a little label with a sentiment. This one is, I believe if I had to guess, this one is Barb Mulligan. I'm thinking. I think it is. Oh no! Oh, you're so funny. So Jay just said, how did she miss finishing the inside of her peach card? And so she's gonna bring me an inside. That's funny. You know, you didn't have to do insides. So in this swap, you guys, every swap has different guidelines. This swap in particular does not require insides to be done. So if you ever are in a swap that I am in, or I host, insides are required. Oh yes, your mama was a Florida peach. I love it. Hi Deanna Stell. So this one I think was Barb Mulligan. This one's Jay's card. Woohoo! Look at the inside of this card though, Jay. It's a peachy card. I love it. I love it. Love it. I love this border die that you did right here. It is awesome. Super cool. This one is, oh man, I think so if I had to guess, this is Candy Michaels. You know, when people don't put Post-it notes, they don't stay with the cards when I take them out of the plastic. But I'm almost positive this was a Candy Michael card. I like how she has a little bit kitty wampus. Hi, Crystal. Super pretty inside too on there. Very nice. And then this last one is from Lori Krause. Let's celebrate you. Hello, it's your day. Very, very pretty with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Yes, Jay always makes beautiful cards. Diane, you are so correct. Okay, so that is what I have for the peach suite, or yeah, I should say it's a suite, but it's a bundle swap. Let's do, oh my gosh, you guys. So this is our hand penned. Okay, I had a hand penned swap. There was a lot of people on this one, and then I got extra. So you guys will have to tell me if you've seen these before, but I don't remember showing you these hand penned ones. Okay, this one is Sandy Carlson, using some of the cinnamon cider with the hand pen designer paper and one of those color and contour dies here that go with it. This one, No Name, Fresh Freesia with, this is the die from hand pen, so you can see how intricate and detailed it is. Oh, where's that little square from? Interesting. I don't know if that's from the Stitch Rectangles, but look what she did here. She basically has this layer along the back and then cut out the inside and then popped up this inside piece and left the frame flat. Soothing and soft on this one, guys. This is some of the hand pen designer paper, and she used some of the stamps to stamp that in, and the color and contour die here. This would be a perfect sympathy card too. Just once you, nobody wants to get a sympathy card, but this, if I got this one, I'd be like, oh, it's so pretty. So, all right. This one is from Lori Krause. So it opens like this. So this is the kind of card. Hi, Mary Carls. I would glue along just the bottom here, and then you could use this to like stick something in there. Oh, the Fresh Freesia card is from Kelly. Oh, okay. So Jay is saying that this is from Kelly. So I think Kelly put slips of papers in there, and you guys, I'll be honest, they don't have a Post-it note. They don't stay on it. This one's Kathy Miller. Woohoo, look at that. So she also used the cinnamon cider with some pale papaya ribbon with hand pen. So all of these feature the hand pen. This is another one. I love it. It's so pretty. It's like the little die here that comes from the hand pen set. And then these penned, or the genial gems are so cool on the cards. This is pale papaya and white. Okay, this one's polished pink. This is watercolor paper, you guys. It's hard to see it, but you can see that it's got this little bit of blending that comes out. So watercolor paper, and I think if you spritz it with a little water, it bleeds, or you go over it with like an aqua painter. That one is Dina Rico, and she's got some of the black matte dots on the inside. Oh, this one's so cool. I think this is Rose Grunwald. Yep. So she used the scallopy edge on the side here, and then used the designer paper so you could see it. Hi, Cindy Dotson. Purple flowers, oh yes. A little bit of white baker's twine back there and some genial gems. This one is Jay Shante. Woohoo! Jay and I swap cards a lot, if you guys didn't guess that. Oh, I love it. She's got the pale papaya bow over here with a genial gem. Feel better. The little die cut here with some of the matching hand pen designer paper. I love Misty Moonlight with pale papaya is a great combination. Look at this one. This one, oh, this is from Julie Bierschbach. You guys might have seen this. I might have showed this to you guys already at when I was showing off stuff that I got, but Julie gave this to me. She said, oh, this was a layout we used for the ice cream class, I think. And she loved the layout, and so she made this beautiful card. It's awesome. That color combination just speaks to me. This one is, okay, so you guys, a blast from the past. This is the ornate dies, if I had to guess. The ornate dies. No name on this one, but soft and soothing as well. The little bit of blushing bride with some soft, so could be even mint macaron with pale papaya. Kathy Miller card. Woohoo, look at this fold. Very, very cool, fun, love it. I love how you got to be careful not to put any adhesive on the back side of that label, otherwise it'll stick. Look at that embossing folder. I don't use that one very much, but it's a pretty one. It's got butterflies in it. I love it. Okay? You guys, if I had to pick one card, I would actually have to pick this one. I don't remember who made this. I can't tell you, but oh, it's so cool. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me where this paper came from. I love that it's white embossing powder on the black little label using the Tasteful Textiles embossing folder, that hand pen. But you guys, this is not the DSP. I finally figured out where that came from. Let me tell you. Hang on. So part of the hand penned product line is a Memories and More card pack and envelope, or like a note card and envelope. But then there's a Memories and More stack of cards. So this is how it comes. Like you get 10, I think 20 and 20. Oh my God, look at the envelope on the back. But then I just happen to have this sitting here and I'm like, oh, that's where she got it from. You don't get a lot. So I don't know if I was a lucky one or if she bought like a lot of packs, but I got the one that had this. And you only get one or two maybe. You might get two out of a pack. And I'm like, how did she do that? Or did Jay, you were in this swap. Did everybody get a different one? I'm wondering. But, these cards are so cool if you want to use these on, look at that. It's just more paper, more pretty paper. And each side has different things on it that you can use to make cards. I love it. And then there's also in this Memories and More, there's little stickers that you can add. I forget to use this. So like, look at this. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. So you could, in essence, fold this, put this on here. Well, it would cover up a lot. I might cut down the side so I could see a little bit of that polka dotty on the back, but, okay. So yes, we got to remember to use this stuff, but I don't, it was part of the swap, Jay. So I'm wondering if everybody got a different Memories and More like card out of it. So love it. Purple. This is a Kathy Miller card. So it opens like this. It has a flap that comes up like that. And so she just glued a little piece onto this extra little flap and then a white piece in the middle here. So for a different type of a fold, like it. I think this is a Rose Grunow. Oh no, this is Jody Peterson. Jody Peterson here with lots of linen baker twine wrapped around. She colored these rhinestones with, I'm guessing polished pink or magenta Stampin' Blend. Very, very pretty. Here's our Misty Moonlight with the pale papaya again. Like it. Oh, look at this. Okay, I saw the Post-it note back there. I thought maybe it was another J card. Carolyn Peck. She made this one. Very pretty. You guys, this scalloped edge thing is so versatile. I love it. I love it. I love it. I used it twice in upcoming classes for us. So up here, it's on the top edge of that. And then also in this one right here, I used it on the bottom edge on that one. So if you guys do my Timeless Tropical class, you'll get to see what it's all about when you get your card kits. So that one's Carolyn's pretty card. And let's see who we have here. Oh, Chris Loger made this one. Very cool. Feel Better Soon, Friend. I love it. I love that swirly line look in the back with the mint macaron. And what else do we have here? No name, but very pretty. There, you guys, the doily is back here. There's a vellum doily, and it's colored with the green, and a double bow. Actually, it's a triple bow with the white crinkle ribbon. And Yeah, you thought she stamped it, but she didn't. Oh, you guys, this is Lori Miller's card. Oh my gosh. So, oh, Lori sent this card. It's so pretty. It's actually, there's not a lot in here that is using hand penned, but that scallop is. And the tag is so cool, and she used Butterfly Brilliance and a lot of the new ink colors. She did paste. Is this paste? Not paste. Yeah, it's paste. The stamping, like the Frosty Snow stuff, and she colored it green. Oh, it's such a cool card. Love it, Lori. This one is a Kathy Miller card, using a lot of hand pen products as well, using Highland Heather. This is so pretty. This ribbon right here has got a lot of shimmer to it. Very, very pretty. I like this one a lot as well. Look at this. Fun fold. It folds, not fun fold, but it's a hot dog style. So, and it opens the long way. So super cool. I love using this color and contour die here and then putting the inside with a matte. It kind of looks like a picture frame to me. So the video, you guys are saying this, the video is getting sketchy on your end. I'm watching it and I don't have sketchiness. Hopefully the lighting is okay. I can adjust that because that looks like it could be a little bit lighter for you guys, but I'm seeing everything okay. And it might help if maybe you go in or out of it. Okay, Deb Snyder made this one, you guys. So I totally cased this card. I cannot lie. The reason why I swap is to get ideas. And this one was from Deb Snyder. So look at her card, okay? Totally cased the layout and some of the products. And let's see here. So that's the card that I cased and then, or I looked at, and this is what I made with my Timeless Tropical. So I used the brick and mortar. I used the same punch on the scallop, but then I completely filled it in with my Timeless Tropical flowers instead. So gotta get ideas from somewhere, right, guys? Okay. So beautiful, though. So she used the hand penned in here and then colored that in. Here's another mint one. Hi, Angela. Kathy Miller. Hand penned again with that edging on the bottom and then the different design. You guys, so many people use this stripy paper. I love it. And last for the hand pen, this is, I think this is Amy Combs. And it goes like that. So this flips open and then that flips that way. So I think it was on here a different way, but the glue wasn't holding, so I re-glued it my way. So yeah. So there we go. Okay. So that was a little bit of what I have for hand penned. So hopefully that inspired you for hand pen. Let me just put these back here. You guys, the sawdust kicked my butt this weekend. My nose is still slightly stuffy, but I've been taking the Mucinex to help. All right, you guys might have seen this. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't. This was the mystery card that Kelly and I made for Mystery Card Night. You guys might have seen the picture, but that's what we did. We did the mystery card drawing last week, I think. No, I did it on Monday, so we had 2 winners for that already. So that was the Sweet as a Peach that we did. I have some customer swaps too. So there is a Cards by Christine customer swap group, and the requirements for this one are a little bit different. Normally when I participate in swaps with other demonstrators or discount shoppers, the rules are that you have to use current Stampin' Up! Product, having layers and embellishments and ribbon, and if you're in my swap, you gotta do your insides, and so there's always guidelines, not guidelines, but like rules that you have to follow. Well, for the customer swap group that I help host, the rules are a little bit different. So it's for customers, and not all customers are demonstrators or discount shoppers. And so they want to use what they want to use, which is super cool. Debbie's been congested for 2 weeks now with a cough. Yeah. So allergies, or you breathed in something that wasn't good. I breathed in a lot of sawdust on Saturday and I shouldn't have. And so it's still, you guys can probably hear it in my nose that it's stuffy. So, we deal with it. So the customer swap though, the rules are a little bit different. All my customers, and if you're not necessarily a customer but you want in, we love everybody. Carol's new, like, so, you know, people join us. There's usually about 10 to 15 that swap every month, cards are due to me by the 25th of the month. We swap them out, and then they get dispersed. And the main rules are that you have to use at least one current Stampin' Up! Stamp. So somewhere on your card, you have to stamp something that is current, anywhere on the card. And it could be just a sentiment, but you have to use at least one current Stampin' Up! Stamp. And you have to use one other Stampin' Up! Product. It could be a retired embellishment. It could be a retired ribbon. It could be retired anything. It just has to use something else, like a ribbon or embellishment that's Stampin' Up! It can be current, but it can be retired as well. So one current stamp from Stampin' Up! And one other something that can be either current or retired. And then after that, there's really not a set rule. So a lot of the people that are swapping are Stampin' Up! Like they're customers that buy Stampin' Up! Product. Some of them are demonstrators, and so you're going to see a wide variety of products that are used on these cards. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Ann. And so I won't be able to tell you like exactly everything that's being used on all of them, but we'll go through them, and you can get some ideas and see some color combinations and see some layouts. So I have 2 months worth. I believe it's 2 months worth of customer swaps. So we're in July, so I have June's and I have May's here, okay? So that's a little disclaimer. The other thing is that one of the cards that you make gets donated, and we have a box full. So the last time we donated them was about a year ago. So we're getting to the point where we need to donate. So if 16 people sign up, then 17 cards are made, and then the donation card comes in a white or a vanilla envelope. All the rest are in clear envelopes. So you'll see all these cards have either a white or a vanilla envelope, because for donating them, when you donate them, they want an envelope with them, not a clear envelope. So that's one of the other kind of guidelines. So I'll flip back down, and we're going to start going through this. I would have to say, I remember this is Luann Johnson. Yep, Luann Johnson made this. The Dandy Garden. And then these are that stitched with whimsy dies on the side here. Thank you for being my friend. And she's got a little die cut that's glued. It must be a sticker right on the bottom. So that's Luann Johnson's beautiful card. This, it says on the inside, Melanie Chandler. So she made, so in May, the theme was more manly cards, because Father's Day was coming up. So she used the geared up garage and put the gears all over it. So that was Melanie's card. Very cool. This one is Jeannie Terwilliger. Woohoo! Jeannie, so Jeannie got a hall pass. So on guide cards, it's really hard to put bling and ribbon, and we get that. So Jeannie asked if it was okay if she didn't put bling or ribbon on her manly card, and we said that was fine. And so Nature's Beauty, and this is the Beauty of the Earth paper, and then the new bark embossing folder. So very pretty manly card. That was Jeannie. Now this one, let's see here. Diane Ronge made this. Yep, Diane. And it's a little bit of a fun fold. It's a Z fold. Very cool. So using the well-suited designer series paper and the stamp set. We'll just leave that out like that. All right, then this one. It's always a surprise, right? And sometimes for the donation, they don't always say who. Oh, here it is. Oh, Deb Norman. Woohoo, Deb made this one with the sweet ice cream. It's a book fold. So awesome. Happy birthday with sprinkles on top. So Bermuda Bay with the Blackberry Bliss with a cute bow on the side. Very pretty card, Deb. Okay, this is Cindy Bowie. Pretty sure, yep. Cindy loves to do fun folds. So just want to say is part of the Art Floral. Let's look at how this opens. There is a trick to this, I think. Let's see if that comes off. Oh my gosh, you guys. Cindy loves making crazy fun folds. So if you see it that way, but then look at it like this. And the back has on here, happy birthday. And she's added some designer paper. But look at that. So what it is it's scored. It's scored at different points in like little slot, like slits put here. And then some are folded this way and some are folded out. So, oh yeah, so fun for that fold. Very, very cool, Cindy. So Janet, we've only donated one time so far. So we've been doing this customer swap group for probably 3 years. Last year, the Fond du Lac Senior Center put out a post on Facebook saying that they were looking for cards to send to people, seniors from our area. So last year we donated them all. And this was before we kind of got a bigger group. I mean, now we're getting swap cards from people all over the country. And so what we're going to do is, so it was the Fond du Lac Senior Center that received the last batch. So the time is coming, and so those people that have cards in here, we're going to have to decide where we want to donate these to. I don't actually know who this one is, but look at these cool. I love them. It looks like a pin popping up the board. So that's Celebrate Sunflowers. So good question, Janet. So the group is going to have to decide where they want to swap, or where they want these are all the donated cards. This is Bonnie Lesperance. You guys, she loves this set, Measures of Love. And she's got all these little flowers overflowing from her mixing bowl on the scale. So very pretty card, Bonnie. Hi, Brenda Wood. Hi, Linda Brady. This one also, I don't think had a name, but strawberry, sweet strawberry with the jar punch. And they embossed clear embossing powder around the edges and added a straw. Oh, you guys, I love these. I call these gemmies, and they came in gold and clear. You have to be careful mailing these, though, because I think that I've been slapped on the wrist by the post office because they require extra postage. They don't like them. They were just a little bit too thick. But they're so pretty on the insides of flowers. Okay, this one is from Melissa Lutke. She's right down the road, actually. And this was for the guy card. I love how she put this is the wooden paper, in good taste. And she put that on her envelope flap, and then awesome at any age. Oh, so Janet, you wondering where to, okay, there's lots of places that could use cards. Nursing homes, like any retirement age homes that those people love flowers. I have Tammy Sokolic. She adopted a retirement home, and so every month she's sending cards over. Veterans too, soldiers. We have a Salute the Troops here in town, and people ask if like soldiers could you. Anybody that doesn't just could use a pick me up. Or send some love their way. That's who can use cards. So think about some of those. Oh, this is Elaine Rebeck. Think about some of those organizations. Elaine Rebeck made this one. Okay, you guys, it's the Lady and the Tramp. It is the Tramp, I think. That's what this dog reminds me of. So she used some of the Pampered Pet DSP. Yes, Anna's saying nursing homes, senior living centers, they're more than happy to take cards, and then they will write them out and give them to people that need them. Okay, you guys, I can't remember if this is Melanie Chandler. I just can't remember, but I will, look at black and white, you guys. It's just elegant looking. This is that paper that just retired. It was from the True Love designer paper. So you guys, some of these are not current now, but they were current when I got them. So I just grabbed off the top stack of these. This was Angie Liner made this one, using the strawberry set from sale-a-bration. So these cards might be actually older. I pulled them from the box. Yes, perfect, Janet. You do them for the soldiers. I think this is Tammy Sokolic. She used, at the time, this Easter egg. This was from April, I think. Or it could have even been March. This is from a Ranger wreath. Sorry, guys. I probably should be talking as much, and I'm going to be drinking a lot of water later. But the show must go on. So, I would have to say that this is Deirdre. Deirdre's on the team. She's from Wanakee. Pool Party with the basic black satin ribbon. And then this is the Pretty Perennials, I think. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, this is Jean Terwilligers as well. If I guess on this one, I think, Jeannie, if you're still watching, I'm pretty sure that this one is yours, if I had to recall. I remember, you guys, when I got it, I'm like, oh, it's perfect Packer colors, yellow, and it's gold and green. Okay, this one is, oh yeah, see, these are a little bit older guys. This is the Oval Occasions stamp set and punch, and this is sale-a-bration paper. So I think that this must have been from April. So this is a few months back already. I think this one's a Cindy Bowie. Yep. Fun fold. Told you guys, Cindy loves the fun folds. Look at that. This is that Perennial Essence paper. from 2 years ago, maybe. The Sprig Punch, the Old World embossing folder, and just that's how that's put together, so you guys can see that. This is just fold score. I think this is probably 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, and 2 inches is my guess. And then it's just connected back there. And then, whose is this? Oh, Melanie Chandler. Love it. It's the die set with the embossing with the flowers. You guys, I can't think of the name right now, but this one's from Sale-a-bration time period. And, an envelope. Okay. We're getting down to the end of these. Cheryl Taylor. I think that's Cheryl's, if I had to recall correctly. Because we talked about it, that I did the game night back in April with the same similar layout with the embossed dandelions. And then this is, I was going to say Bonnie's. Yep. So the umbrella punch, and that was still available, I think, last annual catalog. This little baby's from Springtime Joy. I should say little bunny from Springtime Joy. So that was an Easter card. So, I'm really dating myself. I pulled 3 months, you guys. So I pulled June, May, and April. This is a Nancy, I don't know. Oh, I don't remember whose this was. But I remember Nancy Billets made a card like this. But I don't think she's been in this swap for a little while. So those are those fairies from I don't remember when. Oh, let's see who's this. I don't have a name on here, but a nice Easter card. The cross is embossed with silver embossing powder. Tasteful textile. And this, oh my gosh, you guys, this ribbon is from Sale-a-bration. If I had to guess, 4 or 3 years ago, it came with 5 different colors, all pastel colors, and everybody went goo goo gaga for that ribbon. A nice Easter card. So this was definitely like the April time period. Oh, Elaine, this is your card. Okay. She colored the flower and bossy cut it. This is a die from the Stitch So Sweetly dies, the specialty foil paper from the Valentine's Day set, and then the flowers are embossed on the back, and a little bit of the matching paper on the inside. Very pretty, Elaine. Like it. And lastly here, I want to guess this is Melanie Chandler too, but I don't have a name. Melanie does that envelope. She does that a lot. That's why I'm guessing it's hers. Yes, Debbie, I still have a set of that ribbon too. Someday I'm going to use it. I have to. But there's a pretty card, you guys. Look at this one. May your heart find the peace that it needs. And it's a sympathy card. Very, very pretty. Oh, love it. That's Stella. It's got gold Stella. So they used to have a gold Stella pen. And I love that these are yellow. And then she has, the vellum is got yellow blends on it, I think. And some of them have just like a little yellow line. It just makes that daisy look so cool. Love it. Okay, so that was probably 3 months worth, or 4 potentially, of the customer swap that we do. So if anybody's interested in knowing more about the customer swap, you can always email me and I can give you information. There is a Facebook group as well. And it has all of the, hi Chris. So for the customer swap group, there's guidelines. So and I mentioned some of them, but there's also occasion guidelines. So we went through many moons ago and said in January, themes. In January, the theme is Valentine's Day, or love is in the air. So happy anniversary, or a wedding card. And then in May, we have manly cards or kids. So there's always a theme. And if you guys figured it out yet, I do a monthly creative challenge, and the themes for the monthly creative challenge are the same themes for the customer swap group. So I basically copied them for the creative challenge, so that if you're making a card for the customer swap group, if you use a lot of Stampin' Up! Products and you follow the rules for that, then you can submit that card for the monthly creative challenge. So killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Woohoo! Okay, so now I also oh, here, I was looking for these. Hang on, I need to take a drink of water. I was looking for these. I have some more cards here. This one was from Jean as well, from her June swap cards. She was saying she broke the rules and didn't use embellishments, and so we granted her a hall pass. So this was a beautiful card that she sent to give to me to go with them. And then another card from Kathy King. You guys are going to love it. Look at this beautiful card. She used the artistically inked stamp set and then the matching paper in polished pink, and very, very cool. I love it, Kathy. I know it's from you. I know your handwriting. And then look at the outside, guys. She had a die cut of the matching flower on the outside to seal the envelope shut. So cool. All right, so that was, okay, we just went through customer swaps. Now, my team also gets together and we do a team swap party with every new catalog. And there were 2 groups for this last one. You could sign up for a single stamp set, or you could sign up for a bundle, and with the bundle you made 2 cards with the same bundle. So I've got a little stack of cards here that we're going to go through. Okay, so these are all from my Be Happy stampers. Okay, so Anna Rebedu had artistically inked for her bundle, and so she made, this is what we're going to make the card in a little bit. So this is, oh, I have it right here actually. So this is like a mega bundle, I guess you'd say. It has stamps, it has dies, and then the embossing folder actually matches the dies. Okay, so she did, she stamped it in the, oh, I'm guessing that's pale papaya. Oh, maybe it's petal pink. So she stamped it, and then she embossed the top raised up layer, and then she inserted the flowers. So you've got that 3D, look at that. You can see it from the edge there, the 3D effect going on. Added some leaves, the Pattern Party Designers Series paper. Just a fun summary card. And my rules for the team swap and any swaps that I host is the insides have to be done. So you're always going to see some insides here. This is a fun fold. Look at these bright, beautiful colors. She has a pocket on the bottom here. And so this opens up, and that little corner sneaks right in there. Isn't that super cool? She used that stitched greenery die in the background here. Super cool die. Very, very pretty. Look at the, I hope that you guys can see how much this card pops. It's so pretty. All right, this was my swap for, and you guys might recognize it. This is my bingo card. So this was the swap card that I made for the team. And so may your day be filled with sunshine. Sunshine. So that was Sharing Sunshine for the single stamp set. This is a card made by Carla Reel, and the stamp set is called Garden Birdhouses. So she used tasteful textile. She used some of that shimmer vellum. Ooh, can you see that? And then she colored in the birdhouses. She used some designer paper from the plant set. There's some plant DSP and a little crinkle white seam binding ribbon. So that was a single stamp set. This is Rhonda Ayers. She got, you guys, I don't remember the name, Bamboo Beauty maybe? Something with bamboo. Thinking of you. So she used early espresso with crumb cake and some of the gems that were part of the Celebrate Sunflowers last year. The gold gems. Very pretty Rhonda. This one is, oh my gosh, who had, oh, Deirdre. Deirdre had the Stampy Muse. She had Badger Besties. So, you guys, she literally cut out 2 of these for every card. She colored and then she fussy cut them. She did a little sponging over the top of, you can see that they're embossed with the embossing folder, and then she sponged over the top with the pool party. And she's got some opal rounds. This is some of the Pattern Party paper. And then that's what her, oh my gosh, you guys. So 3 badgers for every card. I didn't realize there's 3. And then some of the pool party sheer ribbon. So that was a single stamp set. This one was Carissa Alberts. She did a fun fold, you guys. Okay, you just wait for it. So this was the, oh, Chris, I don't know if you're watching. It's called Farm Animals, maybe. She colored all of these with her blends. And then wait for the inside. Look at the inside, guys. It's a little pig swimming around in his muddy bath. And it's like a fun fold. So I'm trying to think here. It catches on his feet like that. So it's like one of those easel cards. So cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that little guy. He is just living it up. She cut a little slice in the paper and she stuck that pig down in there. No, Debbie, I'm not frozen, so I'm still doing good. I haven't had the frozen activity recently, so we've been doing good. Oh, so this right here, she wanted me to tell you guys, this is those new diorama dies. So she cut that out, and very, very cool. So the layering diorama dies. Okay. Oh, you guys, everybody loved this card too. This is Anna Rebadu's. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. So you guys, Anna, if you're watching, we got to know the name of that set. Stellar something. Stellar Birthday maybe? She used some of the pattern party paper, the black with the white, to make it look like the sky. The star dies. All of this stuff is dies. So this big one right here is actually part of the Hippo and Friends dies. And this one is from the the Tasteful Labels dies. I can't remember off the top of my head where the two, like the flames came from. And then these are some of those faceted gems that were part of the Valentine's Day set. Oh, Stellar Birthday's right. Perfect. All of this stuff is current. Like, she guaranteed it. And we, like, because it's like, where did you pull this out of? It's like, it just, wow. So cool. Everybody was blown away. It was amazing. Like, we all stared at it for like 5 minutes. It was awesome. Stellar Birthday for this one. This is Jill Butson's. She had Party Puffin using some of the contour dies with the white, and then she stamped him flat, and then she popped up the cake. So the cake has a little popping up action. You guys, this pattern party paper is getting lots of love. It's that same paper, and that one is too. This is too. That white with the black is the party pattern. Hi, Melanie Foy. The frame is from leaves, 2 different sets of leaves. Super cool. Okay, so Party Puffin and some Artistry Bloom sequins. This one is Ann Miller, right? I think this is Ann. I don't know. I don't have Ann's name in it. I'm pretty sure Ann Miller made this, so I think you're watching Ann. This is also an easel card using the Etched in Nature, which is currently not available, but they're fixing the issue. Anne had a pretty good stamp set that it still stamped a decent image, and then she colored in her mushrooms and her butterfly. And then this is the Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper. So we're hopeful that the Etched in Nature comes back soon. This one is Cheryl Taylor, Bonnie. Bonnie had, oh my gosh, you guys, what is the name? To the Moon, I think is the name of this. Same pattern party paper. She made purple and navy moon and background and love you to the moon and back. And so very pretty. Oh, and these guys got stamped on the bottom inside. Very pretty card, Bonnie. This guy, I think, was Cheryl's, yes. So this is Count on Me. It has a kangaroo, it has this little dude, it has animals in it. Using the Expressions in Ink paper, designer paper, a little gold accenting here, and then I think that there's some heart dies. I can't remember, they carried over. I don't Be Mine stitched, or those might have retired, but there's different. Oh, this is the heart punch pack. I think there's a punch pack that has the 2 hearts in it. She fussy cut all those little dudes out as well. And the little kiwi on the inside. I think that's a kiwi. Okay. Cheryl then, okay, so those are all the single stamp sets that the team did. And then the more bundles. So Cheryl had Turtle and Company. She really wanted you guys to have a turtle sundae. So she pulled in all the elements and colors of a turtle sundae. She's got the little genial, they're not the genial gems, but they're the gold gems for their eyes. And she tried to make a turtle sundae, like for celebrating with a birthday. So very cool. And then she pulled in here the layering diorama cards. So like the eye of the turtle moved. It looked weird over there. So she has some fish swimming. And then she's got, it's like the turtle is spending the day at the pond. And then there's those, they're so adorable. So this Turtle and Friends is what I'm using for the next game night, which is on September 9th. So Bonnie had What's Cooking for her bundle swap. So she wanted this background to look like wallpaper. So she found that the peach designer paper had this background. She put some of the gold foil on the mixing bowl here to add a little bedazzling. And then a little baby bow wrapped around the kitchen mitt. But isn't that cool? She embossed it first with that little embossing folder that has the butterflies. We just saw that on a card not too long ago. She put a little whisk on there, and she put a rolling pin on the inside. And this one she's got the so the baking dessert, and then this is the more making the pizza. She stamped all these little guys in the background, and it has a little mixer or a whisk on there, a mixing bowl, and then on her inside is the salt and pepper shakers. So very, very cool. So that's called What's Cooking. So this one's mine. I had inspired thoughts. Hi, Linda Bendick. Inspired canopy. And so you guys, for the class card that we did in June, it had 3 trees. And I'm like, I'm so over all those trees. So I did a single little lonely tree all by itself with some of the flowers. I added a little pearl right in the middle of the orange flower. And how I did this is there's a little moon or a little circle in the dies. And so I took a pattern cardstock and I cut that circle out. And first I went through and I put the mat here with the hole, and I sponged all the yellow. And then I took the whole mat off, and then I took the circle that I cut and put it over the top of here. And then I did all the blending brushes. So, hi Susan Reed. Added a couple cardinals and made it a hello card, and got the tree. Now this tree is from Beauty of the Earth. And then this is my other swap card, and it's more wintry. It's just die cutting out. So this is, it's actually 4 trees. If you guys watched the June monthly class, I made basically this card with all the tree trunks and the branches and the leaves. It was a lot. So made a wintry card and added a little bird sitting in the tree on the inside. So Tammy Sokolik had the Hats Off bundle. So let's see here. I'm pretty sure. This one she did for her 4th of July. Kinda-ish, because it has the blue hats with some stars on it. Very awesome. Very, very cool. I'm your #1 fan. And she's got a nice little tag here with some of that baker's twine in the crumb cake. And then for this one is a book card, you guys. So she made the binding on the side here, and that's with the painted texture. And these are the 3 little dies that come in that set. And then she's got like it reminds me of the Rocky Mountains. Like if the guy who drinks the Coors Light should get this card because it reminds me of the Rocky Mountains. Okay, so that's Hats Off. Now, Angie Liner had the Grapevine. I don't remember the whole name, but it's the grape set. So she has here, she colored all of those. She used some of the Evening Evergreen soft ribbon here. This little die is from the Poppy set. Thank you for the beautiful ways you've touched my life. And then she's got her leaves on the inside. This one, she wanted a grape cluster. So she has all of the purple pastel pearls that was a carryover from the hydrangea. And she's got a little brick wall going on with the shimmer paper. So you guys can see that's the shimmer paper. It's like Stella on steroids. She added some of this in color ribbon on the back, made a bow, and Forever Grateful die cut the vines. Added a pale papaya inside. So very cool. The purple background underneath is from the ice cream cone punch. So it's a triangle. It's the ice cream base. All right, so this one, who is this? Oh, this is Deirdre. Deirdre had the Quiet Meadow bundle, and she pulled in a lot of, the pink is so cool. So the corner rounder is from the Detailed Trio Punch, which also includes that. This tag and this die, that's all from the Quiet Meadow. So is a sentiment as well. So this background is watercolor paper. And she had to have masked this off. And it's got shimmer all over. So there's a lot of, I don't know if you guys can see the Stella. I think she's, there, you can kind of see it's a little shimmery. She's got that whole section just stelled. And I think it's just aqua painting different colors. And she made a beautiful little rainbow back there. Look at the inside matching. Super cool. Don't you love it when the insides match the outsides? So here she wanted to use the diorama so you guys could get an idea of how the layering diorama could work in like a not watery setting, I think. So she sponged the edges in pale papaya and she embossed it with I don't know the name of that embossing, maybe greenery embossing folder. She's got a couple of the offshoots here, but the butterfly, that die comes from the set. Some of the pale papaya ribbon. Now that's the curtain ribbon, you guys, from the class last month that we made curtains in our windows. So that's that one. So, all right, great card, Deirdre. All right, we had already gone through Anna's. This one is Carissa. Okay, Carissa had Seascape. I'm like, what is the name of it? Seascape. She used the layering diorama die and the coral. So it opens like that, and then you can see my it's a sea dragon, you guys. In my mind, I like it. It looks like it's a sea dragon, not a seahorse. And then it opens like that. So it's a really long card. Super cool. So that's how that goes together. So that's Seascape. Now, you guys, her other card is not here because I completely cased it for the Paper Pumpkin Live that I did maybe last week, Monday. It was using I'm pretty sure that was your other card, Carissa. Everybody was like blown away. I'll go grab it in a second. Pretty sure that was your other card. That's why it's not here. Jill Butson had color and contour. Oh, look at that, the inside. She used the scallop big piece on the inside. Hi, Pamela. Happy belated birthday. So she has here, so this is Jill's other card. She had color and contour, but she pulled in the hand pen paper. So you guys can see here, she's got this braided, it's not braided, but like this fold. So what she explained is when she cut them, she had the corners that were left, and she used the corners on this card so that nothing got wasted when she cut her designer series paper. So she used the remnants of this edging as the pieces that got put right here on this card. So she pieced like two of these triangles together and two together, added some flowers with the opal rounds, and she added some of the color and contour flowers coming out there, and then this folds like that. So Jill did a great job doing these cards. I got a purple one, so she made them all different colors because that paper and this hand pen all has different, like Misty Moonlight, Blushing Bride, has the Highland Heather, Daffodil, it's got green, so everybody got different colored cards. Diane Bogenhagen had the I think it's called All for Baby bundle. So she did a girl card and she did a boy card, and she said that it was a little bit of work, I think, getting this to stamp the way she wanted it to. It's got like a washed look to it, and so it was a little challenging to get them all nice and even, but that's just the way the stamps are sometimes made. That's just the look they have. So there's this dots and checks embossing folder, and it's only this wide, and she did half of it, and then she did the other half, and she lined it up to show you that you can make it look like it's one embossing folder, even though it's it's like a baby one. So very cool. I love how this little bib's hanging upside down, and her inside, she did a double mat on her inside. She did a white card, and so she added some pink around the edge and a little bear. And then the blue, this is the Tasteful Textile paper, or I should say in good taste. It was part of that suite. And a little baby boy card. Oh, and then that one opens that way, and she's got a double mat. I love the double mats. So it just makes it fun, more fun. All right. Last but certainly not least is Mary Bowman. Mary had, Evergreen Elegance, maybe is the name of it. It's the one that comes with the punch. And so she punched some trees out here. She added Stella. She's got gold stars up at the top. May the beauty of the season bring you joy and warm memories to cherish throughout the year. So there's a nice Christmas sentiment. And stamping a tree on the inside. And then this one complements it. She added some of that evening evergreen ribbon at the bottom. It's hard to see this. Let's see where the shadow isn't hitting it. Why did I have such shadows? Hang on. So, right, not there, you guys, like there. You can see the evening okay, so there, she's got that forest tree embossing folder. Oh, evergreen embossing folder. This die is from the Hippo and Friends. So, very cool. And Merry Christmas right across it. So, this was the team swap party. You guys give me 30 seconds. I'm going to set these here so that you can see some cards again. I'm going to go get Anna's other card so she can be included in this showcase. You guys, so Anna brought this card to the showcase, to the team swap party. So she had Seascape, and so these were the 2 cards that Anna made. So, not Anna. Well, I did that the other night too. Oh my goodness, Carissa made. I kicked myself when I was done with that live because I said their names backwards so many times. But you guys, I completely cased this card for the paper pumpkin night. This is the little fish that gets cut out of the dies, and then she used the seashell embossing folder around the back. Oh, there you can kind of see it. And then a little label tag. I know, Anna. You guys, after I got done with that paper pumpkin live, Carissa told me that she should change her name to Anna so then I get it right. And I'm like, no, I'll get it right. I just was working that day with Anna and Carissa so much. And then, yeah, it just was like, oh, think. So, okay. So, yes, completely cased this card. It was the alcohol blends. So, okay. So that is swaps. That's swaps from the team swap party, you guys. Fabulous cards. So the next team swap party I've got set. So if you're a Be Happy stamper right now, you can sign up for the team swap party. It's September 19th, and it's featuring product from sale-a-bration, the annual catalog, the holiday catalog, and bundles and single stamp sets. So if you're in the Be Happy Stampers Facebook page, you guys can sign up right now. I have the lists out there so that you can sign up. I have a few more cards to show you, and it's just a sneak peek. So those people that went to Hawaii were able to get some product. We got pillow gifts from Stampin' Up!, including some of the new holiday catalog product. And so I hosted a little mini swap with a couple of my friends that were on the trip with me. So we had to work with what we had, which was not a lot. It was a little bit difficult. And so I have 7 cards that I can show you. 6 here plus mine. Let me grab mine. And it was, I'm missing one. There's one person that's got to mail theirs yet, but it was hard designing with like limited supplies. So these are a sneaky peeky. Okay, so I'm not going to do an unboxing. You guys can see my box over there. I don't plan to go through and show you everything. I'm still in the mode of what I'm working on in July. So once I start making cards from product though, I'll start sharing that with you guys. So, but let's flip back down so you can see what we've got. All right, so there's a new set called Painted Christmas, and then it also goes with Christmas to Remember, I think, or something about Christmas season. And so this one is Lori Krause, using some of the designer series paper that we got, and some new, this is some new tag dies that we got. They're not tags, actually. They're just for sentiments. And then bringing in some of the evening evergreen chevron ribbon. We can start ordering, customers can start ordering from this new holiday catalog on August 3rd. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. This is actually from the sympathy swap. I mentioned you guys, I did a sympathy card swap earlier. So this one is a Candy Michael. Look at that, isn't it so pretty? Look at that fold. I love it. And it's all embossed with the bark embossing folder. Okay, so this was a side note. This actually belonged with, I don't know, it got on this pile, but it belonged with the other swap somewhere. Okay, so this is some of that same paper, and these stamps come out of that set. This one is from Candy Michael as well. That's maybe why it got put together. Another bit of a fun fold here. It's got the flap that goes up. Oh my God! It's got like a spot to put money. Hang on, where do I have something that could fit? Oh, Kelly's card. This one. So, I bet that you could put a gift card in here. Oh, I love it. Yep, look at that. You could put a gift card in there. Okay, so it's a gift card holder. Oh, super cool. And did you guys notice that when I opened it, this little pine cone was holding it down? Oh, so cool. Okay. All right, let's do it again. All right, so we're going to open it up. The pine cone is holding it down. And here's, boom, a gift card to somewhere that you love right in there. And then it opens like that. Oh, you guys, that's going to be a fun fold for the future, too. Super cool. Good job, Candy. Okay. All right, so then Marissa. Oh, on the back here. I was going to say Alvarez. That I was gonna say that, but then I was drawing a blank. Kitchen table stamper. Marissa's my friend. I met her on the trip. She's an amazing stamper as well. She got the Halloween product. So this is designer series paper. She fussy cut all these little bits and parts out. She got the stamp set that has Halloween. There's all different words and like definitions. She stamped that in the background, and then she put the little cat in the inside. So happy haunting. This ribbon twine is actually from the pet suite from last year, so it's still in the annual catalog. With it goes with red. All right. Oh, you're very welcome for the birthday card, Pamela. The pine looks like it will sit as an easel on the pine as well. Well, let's look. Oh my gosh, you're right. So what Roxanne just said is, it looks like it could sit as an easel card, and she's so right. Yep, look at that. So if you prop that up in the pine cone, then you can set it up on your desk as well. Awesome, good idea. You're so good. Okay, the Halloween card is fabulous, isn't it though? Like, I wouldn't say it would be easy to make this because fussy cut, fussy cut, fussy cut, fussy cut, fussy cut, fussy cut. But if you only have to make a few of them, not so bad. And these are some of the new little silver sequins that are in the holiday catalog. So, okay, very cool. This one is from Sandy Carlson. She got the Christmas paper. It's, I think, gingerbread and peppermint. And then there's a die in there as well, and some of the new red ruffly ribbon. And to you and yours. So, very cool card, Sandy. All right. Then, this one, Kathy Miller. Funfold, guys. So, this is another one with that painted season. Everybody got that as a pillow gift. They got the stamp set, the paper, and the dies. But Carissa spun the wheel, and she got Halloween stuff. And that's where I think Sandy got the painted, the gingerbread from spinning the wheel. So look at you guys. This is Kathy's card. Wishing you a joyful Christmas and a happy new year. Love it. So pine cones. So that was Kathy's. And my card, I got the intricate leaves dies when I spun the wheel. I don't have my inside glued in, but this was my card. So the brushed metallic paper from the holiday catalog from last year is coming back. So it had copper, gold, and tan. And so I pulled in the intricate leaves dies has this branch, and it has a leaf, a leaf, a leaf, a leaf, a leaf. So a bunch of leaves. And I pulled in the art floral ribbon, a circle with the espresso, best wishes. Now the best wishes comes from, I think, Artistically Inked, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, Bonnie Morris. And the insides, this is some of the Harvest Meadow. There's a stamp set in there, a suite called Harvest Meadow. And wishing you a long life filled with love and promise. I don't honestly remember where I got that from. But you know what? I bet I can figure it out. Because I think that I made a little... I thought I made a little cheat sheet. Oh, I did. It is from... Oh, Forever Blossoms. Artistically Inked is for the best wishes. Intricate leaves dies, tasteful textile embossing folder. Just espresso ink, and Forever Blossoms is that inside saying here. It came from Forever Blossoms. So that was my swap, and I made some extra because weddings are always, it's nice to have pretty cards. So I made some wedding cards instead of holiday cards for people. And that was my swap card. And then a little bit of a different, it's not a different fold, but that little bit folds back right there. So, okay. That's it for swap cards, guys. That was quite a bit. That was an hour and almost a half going through swap cards. So I hope you guys got lots of inspiration and ideas from what I just showed you. Can't wait to see what you guys make with some of those cards. Giving you ideas. We're going to make a quick little card here. If you're coming to Summer Bingo with me next week, Wednesday, we're going to be making this one in person. So I used here the artist. So I actually cased Kathy Miller's card for this. It's on my board over there. She used the Art and Bloom. I used different colors, but I used the same layout as Kathy, but I just pulled in all different colors. So this one has the embossing folder that matches. And I pulled in one thing here is the color, the scalp contour dies. that gets what is cut there. So let's see what I've got in the kit. It is basic gray for the mat, just 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we have lots of layers. So I did extra layers on this card. So it's gonna look like that on the inside. So lots of pops of color in there. And there's a trick that I did with sponging that I wanted to show you guys. So what do we have here? So the other thing too, oh, I'm glad you think the cards are beautiful. The other thing too is, so you have two mats that are the same size. They're the 4 by 5 1/4. But one of the mats, I was my paper conserver, and I die cut out that little strip that goes along the bottom so that you didn't have to cut extra paper. You're just gonna cover that up anyways. Okay, and then I had some scraps left over of this is from the pattern party paper. And so got some extra scraps. We're gonna use that down on the bottom here. So a little bit of assembly. Let's get some stuff assembled, and then I'm gonna show you how I color my flowers. That's kind of like the main thing I wanted to go over with you guys on this card, is to show you what I did, because sponging them was not gonna be fun because I was gonna get color all over the place. So if I ever get it where mine is a little bit shorter over there, if it's very noticeable, you could just take it and trim off a little bit more of the white. But this is gonna get a little bit of glue on the back side, and that's gonna glue onto this guy. Now, if you have other things that are on your card that you want to die cut in that color, this is, before you glue it together, is when you want to go ahead and cut them out. Now, this is what I'm going to be using for bingo. So when I do in-person classes, I never glue my insides in until after class. So I am not going to glue my inside in, but I normally would glue that right here. Okay, then what we're gonna do is, normally I would glue this onto this, but I don't want to risk getting any glue back here. So I am actually gonna glue the Flirty Flamingo piece down, because there's nothing that needs to go behind it. My ribbon is just a bow. So let's get this guy put right on here, like that. All right, then this piece is from the pattern party as well. It matches the inside. Now this would be awesome too, like all the people that cut the strips of paper to put on their envelopes. This would be awesome to have this exact striping paper on your envelope, the flap of your envelope. Okay, so there's that. Now, I cut out of a strip of white for my sentiment, and then this strip came from the back. You guys just saw that. So we're gonna stamp that in a second. I've already got my, so this is gray granite. This came, it was a carryover from the Peony set from the last catalog. So it's gray granite shimmer ribbon. And then what we need to do is grab a scrap piece of paper here. And I'll grab one that doesn't have stuff all over it. So it's easier to see. So we need to do a little bit of coloring. So the way that this gets cut out is that all three of the flowers made it into the scallop contour die. And I cut out one of these mats from the actual die set here. So this die, I just cut it out. And I'm using that as a mat. Not a mat, it's like a mask, so that you don't get ink all over the place. So the colors that I used are Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, and Daffodil Delight. So I'm gonna do the Flirty first. Can you tell which dauber I'm gonna use? I'm definitely using the pink one for this card. But if you look, there's no pink in there. I don't know if I didn't clean it out or if it just really stained it. But now that I cut that out, I'm gonna put this over the top of this so that it's lined up as good as it can be. The reason I'm putting this mask over is so that I don't get ink all over the white part. Now, normally I would brush off as much ink as I can, but in this case, I want the ink to be seen and vocal. So I'm not gonna be going off the edge of the paper very much. And I'm gonna be very careful to not, so because I have this edge here, what I can do is roll from the edge onto it, and it's not gonna hit like this bottom area very much at all. So we'll see. And I'm trying to avoid the middle area because I want to put yellow there. Okay, and then we're going to do this one. So if you don't ink it up a lot, you're going to have it very light, and that might be okay, but I wanted these flowers to stand out a lot. Yeah, great job to all those swappers, you guys. Out of all those cards that I just showed you, I did make a swap card to receive them, but again, I only made maybe 10 of one card and then 20 of one card, and I got all of those back so that I could share them with you. And out of all of them, I probably, of the cards I showed you for each different swap, I either made one card or I made 2 cards, potentially 3. So like for that one where I showed you that was Amy's with the the pansies, I made 4 cards. So I designed 4. Okay, so I think I'm good with that. So by creating that mask, it helped so I didn't have any ink that went along those edges. So people are going to use this mask in class as well. And then it will have served its purpose. So Granny Apple Green, I believe that's what I used, yes. So now you have to be careful though. There's leaves on here. I'm just going to try to scroll over the top of them. Again, I am going to be a little bit more, oh, I completely hit that area. Okay, it's going to happen. So, but what I'm trying to do is just brush over that raised edge without hitting the bottom part. It's going to happen. You're going to get some overflow, and it's just extra love. I can tell you in class, people are going to do the same thing. But what I'm really trying to do is just hover over the top and just barely hit those leaves. It's just going to look a little less messy by doing the leaf part, where if you get all over, then it's not going to look so much like a leaf, I guess, is my thought. So all I did was I tried to catch just the edging of the leaf. Now, I'm going to pull out the Q-tips next week when I have class, because people might prefer the Q-tip, and the Q-tip is actually what I used for the inside, because that inside is so small. If you go to try to use that dauber, oh man, that was really thick. You guys, it's like a brand new pad, so I completely doused it with ink. So yeah, we're gonna go off to the side a little bit, but I'm just trying to make my yellows inside. No, my inside's yellow, and I'm using a Q-tip basically. So for in class, I might pull out a Q-tip so that people can use the Q-tip for the leaves. Okay, so that's just a way to color that. So let's do one other thing. We want to stamp a sentiment, and the sentiment, I did stamp that in basic gray, but I cannot find my basic gray pad in this room for the life of me. So I grabbed Smoky Slate, and the stamp sentiment here comes from this set. Thanks for making me happy. It's a really long sentiment. You guys, I started to do my rule with putting them on the inside of the case. So I got I got that one so far taken care of. So I always set this down flat and then put my block over it. It should take its natural form. Grab a piercing mat or some sort of a foam mat so that you can have that for cushion underneath. I hover over the top just to make sure it's straight, because now is your time. If you need to rearrange your stamp, you still can. And you can see that I have a white strip of paper on my gray. It helped me see the outline. Had I left this white piece here, it's really hard to see the lines. So that's why I always try to do a colored background. So you're gonna stamp your sentiment. It's pretty dark. Smoky Slate worked just fine. Okay. Set that over there. I got dominoes, things falling everywhere. We're done with this. So let's put the rest of this together. So I did put a bunch of dimensionals behind this layer right here and popped it up. You guys, these are my paper pumpkin dimensionals. I'm getting good use out of them. And this layer goes on. You guys, it's a really easy card for, for my bingo night. All they have to do is stamp a sentiment and color some flowers. I think that we can handle that. Okay, oh, one more right there. And this just gets centered left to right, top to bottom. And then for my sentiment strip here, this guy goes over the top of that. And I have them both popped up together. So what I did is I just glued them together. So I'm gonna put a little line, a little bitty line of glue at the top there. I might have gone too far because there shouldn't be any glue there. And then this guy goes right over the top like that. And then once they're glued together, I can see that they're lined up nice. Then I'm going to take and put some dimensionals on the back and pop this up, and then we add our bow. And there are some opal rounds in the center of the flowers, but those opal rounds are sitting over on the other side of the room, and I can add them after we're done. So this guy, I've got him set right through here. I'm going to put him more to the right than the left because I want to save a little room for my bowsy over here. So I'm going to use a glue dot. Oh, they're back here. So glue dot to put my bow on. So it's going to go somewhere like that. And it's going to go in the corner. Now the tails are going all which direction crazy like. So I always grab another glue dot and put one where I want that tail to go. And then I grab another glue dot and I make the, oh, if it would stick to the paper. Get on there, little guy. And then this is gonna come down here. So that's how I get my bows to go how I want them, like that. Get out of here. Paper was in my way. So we make our little bunny ears really nice and fluffy. Grab your ribbon scissors and trim your tails. The last thing I generally do on a card is trim the tails. Okay, we're gonna trim him a little shorter. Good. Okay, so now this is a card that I'll use for my sample in class on Wednesday night. So thanks for making me happy. A nice sun, shiny, cheerful, summery card. And then the inside matches with the designer paper. And then it'd be awesome if you open up the envelope, or on the outside of the envelope flap, you have that same matching paper. That would be such a cool combination. So awesome. What did you guys think of that card? Could you see yourself making something with it? I know, Anna, you own this set because you had this for your bundle swap. So definitely another idea for that stamp set. And again, making yourself a mask for coloring that is a very helpful tip. I hope that you guys learn something from making that mask. So yes, the stamp set is awesome. What else is in there? I'm just gonna look here. So there's the outlines of the flowers and then 3 solid ones that stamp those in. A shaded leaf and an outline leaf, and then shaded leaf and an outline. So Jeannie, this is Art in Bloom. It is a set that comes with the dies that match. So it has 2 intricate leaf dies, 2 or an outer, oh, actually 2 outer, some little detailed flower, and it comes with an embossing folder that complements. So these flowers match the dies. So it lines up right over that. So you could emboss your flowers and then you could die cut them and then add that to your card. Super cool. So you could buy this as an item, the stamp set as an item, or you can bundle it all together. I believe the cost for the whole bundle is $53. So very cool. It could be a half off item too if anybody has a workshop with $450 or more. Okay. How'd we do? Early on a Thursday night. Woohoo! So, all right, you guys. Did I miss anything? Did I forget anything? I feel like whenever I don't know, I always forget like something. So, the Technique Thursday, you guys watch for that. I told Kelly that as soon as I was done with the live. Well, I didn't tell her that, but I think I think I'm going to as soon as I'm done with the live. Go log into Facebook and get that published so you can watch her do her Technique Thursday. And then what is it? Next week, Tuesday, we'll have Tip Tuesday, and then Thursday will be what is Thursday? Thursday is the monthly card making class, guys. So I made about 10 extra sets of cards. So if anybody's local and wants to sign up for class, you can still come to in-person classes. And if you are looking for the online version or the to-go card kits, Mom got them all ready today. So they will be going in the mail after I'm done with work tomorrow. I'm going to stop at the post office and drop them off and get them in the mail. So if anybody still wants to sign up for the July monthly class, you still can. It's for mailing, it's free with a $17 payment or, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, it's not free then. It would be $17 cash or check or like a cash option, or free with a minimum $35 purchase. That's what the monthly class is. So reach out to me if you're interested in that, and we'll get some card kits in the mail for you. Woohoo! Okay, so, the used stamp sale is next week, Friday as well. So if you're local to me or relatively local, the sale starts in the morning, and I have lots of helpers on Friday to help me because I will be working, but it will be here at my house, and I will hopefully have a garage full of stuff that people will want to rummage through and look at and find some treasures. Go home with some good stuff. So the sale, I think, is from 7 a.m. until 5-ish p.m. So, oh yeah, you're very welcome, everybody. Susie said thanks for sharing the cards with us. You guys are very welcome. I always, it's one thing to get all these cards, but I can't just sit here and stare at them all day, right? That doesn't work. You guys have to see them. That's why I swaps, to show you guys cards. So hopefully you get lots of inspiration and ideas from them. So, all right, you guys, you have a good rest of your night. Lots of sunshine and love and hugs and happiness to you guys. We'll see you later. Love you. Bye.